Understandable smooth shit that murderers move with. Understandable smooth shit.
Papa this made smoother than your smoothest criminal. Shamo, about that money, what we getting.
So I see a dude who I see all the time. You know what I mean? We ain't friends. We not day ones or nothing like that. He just a brother from around the way who I didn't know was affiliated until he told me. He was out there selling some drinks and shit. So I brought one. You know what I mean? Then I didn't drink it. They in the refrigerator. But just support. That be the type of vibes and time that I'm on. You know what I mean? So, like I said, I've seen him before a few times, you know what I mean? I'm in the hood all the time, you know what I mean? So we done had, conversation. So he was feeling wavy. And as I was buying the joints from him and all that, he just like, yo, bro, you know what I mean? I respect the energy. You always, standing tall and this and that. And I appreciate that. He recognized that. So then he hit me with, he had red on, but I'll just assume just because you got red on that you gang affiliated. I like red, and I'm not gang affiliated. So he showed me his, dab and shit. Like I said, he was on one. So he like, yeah, because I'm such and such out here and all this and all that. And then he dropped his age, and he said 37. So I said, oh, word. I said, all right. He like, oh, because I always see you over here and over there. I'm like, yeah, I got family over there. And I'm from the neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? This is just my hood right here. So long story short, pretty much he just said, he got the ears of the young people that's under him and, people around the way and all that. And as he's talking and I'm listening to his rationale or, how he's trying to explain it to me. I'm older than him, by the way. Yeah, kid. Take care of myself to the best of my ability, man. You know what I mean? Shout out to anybody over 40 that's taking care of themselves. You know what I mean? Staying out the wash machine. You know what I mean? That's my fear. I hate working out, but I don't want to be washed either. Not too, there's nothing I can do about it no more. You know what I mean? Then I'll just have to hold it down. You know what I'm saying? But with that being said, he hit me with the 37 and I start to think, I'm like, damn, it's Father's Day. For those that celebrate, I don't celebrate. You're saying you gang related. You're saying you got the ears of the young dudes. So I'm wondering, like, at what age as men, you know what I'm saying? Is that shit not cool? I'm just curious. You know what I mean? To each his own, even though sometimes to each not his own. Because what you would do if we live in the same community affects me. You know what I'm saying? For instance, if you in Chicago, you can't just say, nah, that's the gang niggas. They just killing each other. Nah, they affecting everybody else. That's not, gang related. That's regular civilians living their life. Same thing here in New York. Same thing no matter where you at. You know what I'm saying? So I say that to say I'm just posing a question. I know I wouldn't want my kids to be involved in that. Like Hov on that American Gangster album said, if I would have grew up to be a doctor, my nephews would have grew up to be the same. But since I grew up in the game and my influence is the same and my therapy is music, they ask are you ashamed? So pretty much what he's saying in that is that because I grew up in the game and I got influence over people, you know what I mean? Not only just my family, my little nephews, my little cousins, other people, they look up to me, they see the swag, they see the watch, they see whatever, they see the money, they see the power. I influence them. I have influence over them. So therefore, they want to be like me. They want to emulate what they see me doing. So now, my question is, if I'm a gang member and my influence is the same, like he said, then what people gonna want to do? They're gonna want to be a gang member. They're gonna want to be like me, right? So, at what age, you know what I'm saying, as men, and this is if you was in the gang and you out and you and I had somebody, I mean, you can't make this shit up. I had somebody that's gang related. I'm not going to pull them on blast. I know somebody that was gang affiliated, dropped a flag, then waited till they got 40 to pick the flag back up. So it's like, I'm sitting there thinking like, interesting, sad, tragic. It is, you know what I mean? You could debate with me if you want. You know what I mean? Maybe we could do a live. If you feel what I'm saying is inaccurate or it's not just not truth. You know what I mean? Stop me when I'm not telling the truth. You know what I mean? I stand on what I believe in, and I believe in what I stand upon. You know what I'm saying? If you don't believe in anything, you don't believe in something, you're gonna fall for anything, right? So Father's Day, and I don't know if he got kids, because I didn't even ask him. I really, when he was like, he got the ear of the streets and the young brothers, I really just told him, like, that's cool, you know what I mean? But use your influence for something positive and not negative. Don't have them on Doja mission. That's what I told him. Don't have them doing no, fuckery bubblegum shit. You know what I'm saying? Destroying, not only the community, but destroying themselves. God forbid they get caught and jammed up in something. You're only going to get sent off, you know what I mean, to vacancy, death in the cell, you know what I mean, where you're forgotten about. I got mad people locked up. They call me all the time, and I take their calls whenever I can, when I'm not that busy, just to give them, inspiration that niggas still care about them. That's all I get all the time. Like, yo, they got JPay. My niggas is so easy to send an email. My niggas just can't snap a picture real quick and show me what's going on. Like, and you'll say, well, I ain't send you there. I ain't put you in jail. You know what I mean? I ain't make you do those crimes, and that's true. You know what I mean? But that's just another side of that. So what I was telling the homie, you know what I mean? Like, yo, if you got their ear and they listening to you, send them in the right direction if you could. You know what I mean? Get them out the streets. Why don't you show them? You know what I mean? And then, like I said, when he hit me with his age, I'm like, damn, you almost 40. You know what I mean? Like, so if you do make it to big homie status and you put the work in, and we know the work a lot of times is negative shit. You know what I'm saying? Killing and fighting each other. You know what I mean? You supposed to be joining the gang to override, you know what I'm saying, oppression and all this other stuff, but you oppressing, you know what I mean, the people that look like me and you. And I'm not understanding that. So at what age, should you fall back from that? Ladies, if you single and you on the market, women of a certain caliber got obviously, I'm just to say over 30, 35, 32. You know what I mean? If you single, you looking to get with somebody, is that a what's the word? A deal breaker? Nigga pop up on you. Got all the other, stuff that you might be looking for. Good looks, nice teeth. You know what I mean? Nice build, muscles is good, job. Hopefully some good credit. If not, holla at me, I can hook you up. But then they hit you with the gang shit. Or is that a total oxymoron? Like, how you got your shit together and you say you about this, but you about that? Not understanding. Is that a deal breaker? Fellas, if you're not gang related, because it's not just exclusive to y'all. I see some chicks on, my timeline, that's gang related. So I'm wondering, fellas, if you see or you meet a chick that's gang related and you not, because we all gang. You know what I mean? If you ain't gang, you lame. You know what I mean? I don't know why. We got that mind frame, but if you meet a chick, bad, nice body, good job or whatever, you know what I mean? Or, good enough for you to check some of the boxes off on your checklist as far as dealing with a woman. But then she hits you with that, you know what I mean? Is that totally like, nah, I'm still gonna fuck? Is you still gonna be like, nah, I'ma still beat Lee? But I could never be with no chick that's on some gang shit. Like, fuck is you talking about? How you know what I mean? You supposed to be a nurturer and a mother and all that, but you gang. Does that make sense? And that's what I'm trying to say. So like on Father's Day, it was mad fathers out there, you know what I mean? And we all do what we do with street niggas, is this, is that, you know what I mean? But I'm just saying in that particular, community or subculture, for lack of a better terminology when it comes to the gang life and all that. And I got gang members, in my family. I got homies. When I say homie, I mean people who I grew up with, niggas from my neighborhood. You can't escape it. I was locked up between 94, 2004. You know what I mean? So I've been around, nothing but gang niggas. You know what I'm saying? And I know a lot of them. And you know what I mean? They respect me. I respect them as men. We obviously, differ or disagree on that wave, but that don't mean, I turn my back on them, I shun them. A lot of them fuck with me. Like I told you, homie came up to me, even though, he ended up eventually like, yo, you want some drinks and shit? Pointed down to the cooler, but he didn't stop me. He stopped me because of who I am. You know what I mean? And so What is the age cutoff limit? If you are a gang member currently and you his age, do you want your sons doing that shit? Is that cool with you? Are you teaching them that? Or are you telling them it's cool for daddy, but it's not cool for you? Because sometimes we know that kids don't do what we say, they do what we do. You know, Popovich, hit that subscribe button on that YouTube channel, hit the like button, you know what I'm saying? Drop a comment on, you know, if you feeling what I'm saying or if you're not, you know what I mean? We're not looking for friends, so ain't no competitive safe. Yeah. Raw, uncut, unscripted, unapologetic.